Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a very simple zombie look using makeup products only, so no liquid latex, prosthetics, or anything like that. So this should be very simple if you have some makeup at home. I'm first starting out with the base of the makeup. I am taking a white eyeshadow base from NYX and I am applying that with a concealer brush all over my face. This is just kind of to help apply it first, and then as you can see I'm going in with a flat top kabuki brush from Sigma to blend that out. And I like using a flat top kind of stippling brush to help stipple that into the skin. It gives it a very messy effect when you pounce it up and down on your face instead of rubbing it in circular motion. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just pouncing it up and down on my face to give it that kind of dirty effect. Now zombies are obviously very pale, not living, so that is going to be the base of the makeup. Just very pale. Wash yourself out. Not too much, not crazy. You don't want it to be too opaque, but you definitely want to look a little sickly. I am then taking a white eyeshadow and I'm going over my whole face just to set all of that cream concealer. If you're doing this look for Halloween, you want to make sure you do this so that cream doesn't run off of your face. You want to make sure you set it with a powder. I am then going in to start contouring. I am using the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit. I am going to be contouring very harshly. You want to make your face look super sculpted and bony. You also don't want to use very warm colors because, again, zombies are not alive. You want to use cooler tones to keep that warmth out of the skin and just really use cool gray undertones. This contour shade I am using has a gray undertone. So I'm contouring my cheekbones and then I'm going along my chin as well to kind of narrow that out. I am then going to be taking that on my forehead, my temples. Again, this is really going to help narrow out the face and give you that kind of bony, dead look. Especially using with gray undertones, it will really make you look not so much alive. You really want to stay away from warm tones when contouring for this look. So just find anything with a gray undertone. I'm taking that down the sides of my nose also to continue contouring. I am then going in with a gray eyeshadow. Like I just mentioned, you want to make sure you are using cool undertone colors to contour. So I kind of just sculpt out where I wanted to sculpt it out with that contour kit, and then I'm going in with a gray eyeshadow to really give it that cool undertone, make it you look really dead, kind of dirty almost too. And this is just really gonna help with that contour and sculpting everything out, making your face look super narrow and bony. So once you've got all the face contouring done, you want to make sure you get your neck too. My neck always seems to be a little red, so I tried really hard to cover it up and make it as white as possible with this. Could have used face paint, but I didn't. So I'm going back in again with the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit, and now I'm going to start sculpting out some other areas of my face, such as around my eyes. You really want to get in those sockets, and just this is gonna start to make you look dead. So I'm going in the crease of my eye, and as you can see, just basically drawing a whole circle around my eyes, taking it down the sides of my nose as well. Going back in with that same gray we used to contour. Again, just like I mentioned earlier, you want to stay with the cool tones to give that dead effect. And I am just like right before sculpting out around my eyes. I am then going in with a maroon cream eyeshadow from Maybelline. I will have all the products listed down below. I am putting that on my eyelid and right on my lower lash line. I am being very sloppy and messy with this. The great thing about this look is everything is going to be very messy and sloppy, and that's okay because zombies they look messy and sloppy. They don't look neat and clean, obviously. So you can be as messy as you want with this. I'm then going in with a darker maroon kind of red eyeshadow and just applying that over the cream eyeshadow. Again, obviously you can see it being very messy. Being messy is the key to this look. Like, you never want to be messy with your makeup except for when you're doing this. This is really going to help you give that dead effect, the eyes with the redness, and then I am going in with a black eyeshadow and just going over where I put that gray eyeshadow earlier to sculpt out around the eyes more and the eye sockets. I am then going to start going in with some greens and yellows. If you look at a zombie, they're not just all white, they don't just have like gray in them, they have that dead look to them, obviously. So you want to go in with some greens and yellows just ever so slightly to give it kind of that green gross tint. I am then reapplying that maroon eyeshadow to kind of deepen it up. I am then going to start with the Bruises. I'm using that same maroon eyeshadow and I'm going to be doing a few spots, one on my forehead, two on my cheeks, and one on my neck. I am first applying it with a flat brush to really help put that product on and pack it on the skin. And then I'm going in with a bigger brush to blend that out so it kind of makes it more messy. These are our Bruises, so again, just going in with that brush to blend that out. Again, being very, very sloppy. I am then going to start to go in with some greens and yellows to give it that bruised effect. And the key to the Bruises is all about layering. You want to go back in with yellows and greens and maroons and blacks to really make it look like a true bruise. So I'm kind of being very sloppy with this, just applying all the colors at once, and then I'm taking that bigger brush and blending it all into one. And this is, with all of those colors, it's really going to give it kind of that 3D effect and make it look like a true bruise. The key to this is to keep building up the color, kind of blending it out to make it look a little messy, and just keep layering those colors until it looks like a deep, dark, nasty bruise. I'm then going to be starting to draw the veins underneath my eyes using a black liquid eyeliner. I am just doing this very sloppily again, just kind of squiggly lines down starting from the lash line till about my cheekbone, and just very squiggly lines. You don't want to go too dark. You don't want them to be too harsh. So then I am going in with a maroon lip liner and I'm going over those black lines that I just drew, and I'm just like patting this on very sloppily to give it kind of a red undertone. And then I'm going to be taking my finger to blend all of those out, make them not look so harsh and intense, because you kind of just want it to be very faded and not too much attention to them. I am then going to put a maroon lip liner just on the inside of my lips. I'm then going over with concealer again, and then going in with a darker, a very dark purple lip liner just on the insides of my lips. Kind of looks like I just ate somebody. I'm then taking lash glue on two of the Bruises. I did one on the forehead, as you can see, and then I'm taking it on the neck and then waiting for it to get tacky, and then I am going to go in with a red lip gloss to kind of splatter blood over my face. I'm now tapping out that glue and then going in with that same red lip gloss. This is going to give the bruise some texture, make it look kind of like it was bleeding too. And then I'm just splattering some more blood all over my face with that red lip gloss. I'm then taking that same black liquid liner and just lining the inside of my lower waterline and also my lower lash line very sloppily, just to kind of darken up the look. And that's it for this look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and happy almost Halloween.